We're going home with one of the cleanest, sickest looking Gen 1 BRZs out there. Now this isn't a barn find, but it certainly looks like one. Now, although the G80 is pretty loud, it's not as bad as the car we're just about to start. The G80 at least sounds good, has a lot of power behind it, and you know, it's loud for a reason. This car, however, is loud for absolutely no reason. It goes nowhere, it is so freaking slow, and today we're finally gonna be giving attention to the abandoned BRZ. I bought this BRZ a couple of months ago, and I have driven it less than 5 times. I don't even know if it's gonna start. Yeah, no, the batteries, it's completely toast right now. To be honest with you guys, I really didn't have any confidence that this thing was gonna be alive. So a little backstory, if you guys don't know anything about this car was an Instagram famous stance build. It was honestly one of my favorite, or still is one of my favorite Gen 1 BRZs on Instagram. My buddy Marty put this up for sale, and I was just fiending over this car. Throughout my ownership, it has gotten pretty neglected and pretty beat. We broke the lip like the first week we got it. Obviously, I got it without wheels, so this is what it's on. And this thing is so freaking disgusting just because it's been sitting around for so long. But this car has definitely been neglected for some time, and that's mainly due to the fact that I don't know what the heck I'm doing with this thing. When I got it originally, I had a full plan set, which we'll discuss more when the car's in the garage. Today, we're gonna figure out what the heck we're doing with this thing. I have a few options of what we can do with this car. I wanna discuss it with you and see how we're gonna proceed. Thing's just taking up space. It has a lot of potential, and it's just wasted right now because this thing is just sitting here. I really need to start putting this thing on a battery tender because it's not really good to keep jump starting a car. I'm eventually just gonna fry everything on this car, and then I'm gonna complain about it. Nobody says anything about the color. This is just how I bought the wheels. I don't know why, but the guy before me powder coated them this sparkly silver. Looks horrendous. Before, these wheels were actually bronze. So why anybody would take away the bronze and do it this color, I have no idea. The fitment on these wheels is actually gonna be pretty good. These two cars have like the most basic wheel setup of all time. Like obviously the stance car has like Chrome Meisters, the go-to stance wheel, and then the track car has TE37s. Now that the car looks a little bit better, we can kind of talk about what's going on with this thing. I don't know why we have it anymore. When I originally got this thing, I was gonna K-swap it. I actually have the K-series sitting back there. It's a K24 A2, literally God's motor. It is the perfect motor to K-swap anything with. It would make a ton of power and it'd be great, but the way I want to K-swap this is gonna just cost way too much. It's gonna take too long. By the time I get done with the project, I don't even know if I'm gonna want it anymore. I'm a very impatient guy. So are we gonna K-swap it now? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go based on if I have enough interest to K-swap it, then I'll go ahead and do so. What I really wanted to do was put a sequential transmission in it and just make it so that anytime you drive the car, you're just blowing the tires off of it. The super easy route would be just to get a K-swap kit into a BRZ. I can throw the K-series in there and I'd probably have the whole swap done in like a month and it would cost less than $10,000. That was honestly the original plan with the car. Now I'm kind of in that phase where I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go balls to the wall with it. I'm kind of stuck in that middle phase. I don't know what to do with it. It's a really good looking car. I never want to get rid of it. I used to have a Gen 1 just like this back in the day. Same front end, the 2017 front end, and I miss it like crazy. So that's why I originally got this thing. Another thing that we could do with this car is that I could make it like a nice first generation build. Keep it kind of basic. Obviously, we already got the TEs on there. The color has to go. Paint the entire car because I'm really not a big fan of the wrap. Add my little goodies on there. And I do have a turbo kit for this thing. Boosting it is a possibility because we've already done it once before, But then also, I've put a lot of work into this. This is all a custom turbo kit, titanium piping, the best of everything, best of the best turbos, best of the best clamps. Like this is, I don't really know where there is to go up from here. Now, if I build this, obviously I want to build something better than the last build. Do I really want to put that much time and effort and, you know, make this thing all crazy? I don't know. I'm kind of stuck there. So that's why I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just make it like a basic, just fun to drive car. But then I don't really know the purpose of that car. I'm kind of in the middle. We have a bunch of different options. And because we have all those different options, this car has just been sitting over there neglected. And it's finally time to start putting in some work. In the last video, I was also talking about how I wanted to potentially do a car giveaway this year. And originally I was thinking of a slightly different car, like a car that is completely different than these niches of cars, maybe something like American Muscle. But this car wouldn't be a bad car to do a first giveaway with. The color on these wheels is absolutely horrendous. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. It's like this sparkly silver. It makes these wheels look like reps, and I'm not a big fan of it. My two top options right now are going to be black or either bronze. I was thinking about getting them chrome plated like this, but these wheels just require way too much maintenance. If I ever drive it and don't wash them right away, they just start pitting. So the maintenance on these wheels is just, it's too extreme to have to do on these wheels. This car, every time I drive it, I have to clean the wheels. It's a little annoying. Although they look great, it does get a little annoying sometimes, so I don't want to chrome plate them. Black or either bronze, those are my two color options. Now with those two color options, we also have to decide what color the entire car is going to be. It's wrapped in like this color shifting chameleon color. I think that it might be midnight purple, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not a wrap guy. I really like paint. GBT actually render a couple different color options. I'll lay them out on the screen over here. Need some suggestions. What do we do? I like everything too much and I want to just do one color and that's it. I need to get this car on the ground. I want to take it out real quick and see what it looks like. This is getting me super excited. I just want to make sure actually that, all right, the bag is not anywhere near rubbing here on this side. And then let's see on this side. Oh yeah, we got plenty of space. Since this was Marty's old car, we should call him up and show him the new wheels. Yo, are you cool with being on camera right now?
Yeah, why?
Okay, I just want to show you something.
All right, man.
You're the rightful, like, this is your car, so I feel like I should show you.
Man, yeah, I need to see it.
We're gonna change the color. We're gonna change it, but
Oh, damn. All right, what wheels are those?
TE37Vs.
Oh, man, that looks so good. I should have done it.
Dude, my brother was telling me that you always wanted to like do these, and yeah, bro, he drove to Ohio for these wheels, bro. These wheels were far.
Yeah, they look so good too.
Yeah, so I gotta take out some camber, but yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely a little, but that looks awesome. Damn.
I forgot how bumpy this car was. This thing drives like a static car. Now my BRZ, or my other BRZ, I have it set up to be a... Oh, what the heck was that? Uh-oh. Okay. I already have a major chunk taken off the front lip, so I mean, I don't really know how much more damage we can do. Not much, I would assume. All right, we're all good. Back on the road we go. I'm not gonna go far. Right now we're heading over to the gas station. I figured let's stretch this car's legs out. Usually when you don't drive cars for a very long time, things just start to magically break. Luckily we have an E85 station in town, which for New Jersey, very, very rare. No longer is this the abandoned BRZ. All right, boys, I've been bamboozled. I just found out that there's an E85 station in my town in New Jersey, which is extremely, extremely rare. New Jersey has like 3 E85 pumps, now 4 that I just discovered this. And when I got here, I was like, oh wow, $1.35 a gallon. I'm gonna convert my diesel truck to E because it just makes sense. But turns out it's $1.35 per liter. Oopsies. Ooh. So yeah, it ended up being like 45 bucks for like 3/4 of a tank. So not as cheap as I was expecting it to be. I'll pay 45 bucks for E rather than paying 45 bucks for gasoline, but typically E85 is a lot cheaper than this. This is one of the more expensive E85 stations I've ever been to, but also it's in my town. I don't have to drive very far. I was thinking to myself today, I really want to do a car giveaway, and this car would be such a good car to do the first car giveaway because I love the 86 platform so much. I want to build this thing, and if a lot of people like it, then maybe give it away to somebody that really, really loves this car. I think this would be a really good candidate for that, just because that was one of my goals for this year. But now that I'm looking at it with the wheels, I'm like starting to imagine it with like different colored wheels, a different color on the car itself, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to give it away because I'm gonna love it so much. It always ends up happening. The more work I put into a car, the more attachment I grow to it. So I'm already slowly starting to get attached. What I do know, however, is that I have been playing around with this thing all day. I gotta get some work done, so I will catch you guys in the next one.